What the hell is Canggu? Ever since we started looking into Bali, we realized that half the population here comes to Canggu. But why is that?
What is there to do here? And is it even worth visiting? That is what we're going to be talking about in this video. So hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Alba.
And I'm Naz, and in this video we're going to be telling you about Canggu. Now, we've spent a month in Bali so far, and in our defense, we did spend like 2 weeks in Canggu, so we obviously know what to do here. And there is a reason to why people come here so much, but it's so not obvious at first.
If you're watching this video, you probably have seen Canggu surfacing on social media and YouTube in the last couple of years, kind of being the place to be. This is where all the digital nomads are coming.
Even though Denpasar is like the place where everyone has to fly in and out, I feel like Canggu has kind of become the capital of Bali almost. Of course, Bali is not a country, just disclaimer. People think about Bali, they think about blue waters, beaches, rice fields, and none of those things are really
in
here.
Canggu at all. So what is there to do? Let's jump into it. These are some of the top things to do here and one of the reasons why people come to visit Canggu.
Number one, the digital nomad environment and freelancing environment, really. There's so many people that move to Bali because it's cheap to live in, and Canggu is the number one hotspot. There's good internet all around. There's a lot of bars and restaurants and cafes where people just go and spend the whole day working in their laptops and brunch during the whole day. And you can really feel that a big percentage of the people that are here either live here completely and work, or spend a big number of months in here.
And if you're doing that, Canggu is also a really good place because there's so many accommodation options. When you go to other areas of the island that are very beautiful, the accommodations are more limited or they feel more secluded, which obviously if you are working, you don't want. That brings us on to the next point, which is how many amazing cafes and restaurants there is in Canggu. It really has become a hotspot for trying food and going out to eat, because the amount of really cool places and affordable places that there is to either work remotely from a cafe or eat out are insane.
Yeah, this health craze has really taken over, where you can get really good fruit bowls and acai bowls and anything vegetarian, vegan. I mean, it's even I really like it, and I'm not vegetarian. The food looks delicious, and one of the things that I really like about brunching in Bali is the fact that it always comes with fruits.
Our breakfast here is about 70,000, and we ordered a coffee as well for about 35,000. So that's pretty standard pricing when you go to a nice cafe where you have like a brunch menu basically. But you can get a breakfast a little bit cheap in other places where they do like a breakfast set for maybe 60,000. So if you are into eating out, you're a foodie, you want to try lots of cafes, that is definitely one of the reasons why you should visit Canggu.
Reason number three, surfing. So you can surf in a lot of places in Bali, such as Kuta, such as Uluwatu, but in Canggu is probably the best place if you want to do beginner lessons, and I feel like the majority of us are beginners in surfing. Even if you've done it for like 5 years, is it really that easy to cross the beginner line? So yeah, one of the things that I'm doing actually tomorrow is a surf lesson. Finally time, we're gonna head to the beach now, and I'm gonna do a surf class, which has got me a little bit nervous, to be honest, because it's been like 6 months since I last did a class. So I'm obviously not very good at it.
That'll be exciting though. So Nas paid 350,000 for what is a 2-hour class, technically, unless he gets tired earlier. But yeah, it's exciting. It comes with all the equipment, so we're gonna meet the instructor now. Well, Nas is doing the class. I've got myself a sunbed in the shade because I can't be in the sun for 2 hours. But basically I can't do the class because I burned my leg in the motorbike, with the motorbike, so I can't go in the water. So yeah guys, be careful with the motorbikes. How are you feeling?
Hurt.
Really? What happened?
At the way out, I stepped on a rock and like my leg went inside, all inside, and I had to slip.
On the way out?
On the way out, yeah. Surfing was incredible. It was really tough. I'll tell you about it, but first we're going home quick because I obviously hurt myself.
Need to disinfect it.
I need to disinfect it. So yeah, that happened. At least I've got good views now. It's always a little bit dangerous when you do these kind of things. Luckily I had betadine, which is super important because it allows you to disinfect right after. You can find betadine in like all the mini marts and all of the pharmacies, local pharmacies, and it's super cheap. It's like $2-3, $4 max. And yeah, it's super weird because I was exiting the beach, I was exiting the water, and I was already walking. The water was by my waist, and I was walking fine, and then all of a sudden I stepped on a hole, and that hole was made of rock, very sharp rocks. So my leg just like kind of went inside, and it scratched, and it took a layer of skin of my knee. But it's you know, you always have to be a little bit careful with these kind of things. Now I recover, and then I'll be able to get back in the water. But either way, the experience was 100% worth it.
Number 4 is everything you need is right here. So Canggu, because there's been such a big migration of people moving here, it has now a lot of stores, it has a lot of shops, markets and things like that. So if you're looking to buy something, this is a really good place where you can find it. Other things that you might want to do in your visit to Canggu is visit the Tanalot temple, which is beautiful and has amazing views, and also watch the sunset from the beach. So the sunset's on the side of Canggu, so all across the beach there is a really pretty view of the sun setting, and there's a lot of bars where you can just grab a drink by the beach and enjoy yourself a good sunset. We came to Berawa Beach to watch the sunset, hopefully. We've been a bit unlucky the previous days. Got coconut?
Yeah, it's only 25,000, so that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
It's fresh, and the vibes here are so good. There's so many people in the beach, and you can just come here, get a drink, and yeah, watch people surf, watch the sunset, just feel the vibes. There's like beach clubs around us. Pretty
There's
nice.
like a bunch of bean bags where you can sit on if you order something. So that's what we're gonna do. Settle in and watch the beautiful sunset.
Now, one thing that you definitely need to know about Canggu is that because there's been so many people moving here and the city has developed so much in the last 5 to 10 years, there's a lot of people for the size of this town area. And what that means is that there's a lot of traffic in the center. So if you want to get to from point A to point B, it may take you a lot longer than you think. And the roads are very narrow as well.
They are not done for having a lot of traffic. And even now, when people are saying that Bali is empty because there's not much tourism, it feels so crowded in the road that it can be a little scary or difficult to kind of get around.
Yeah, at least in Canggu, not in other places in Bali though.
Yeah, so that is everything for this video. We hope that you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions about coming to Canggu or visiting Bali, hit us up in the comments. We will do our best to answer all your questions.
Again, thank you so much for watching this video and supporting us along the way. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and we will see you in our next video.